Hello, boys and girls. Are you ready to explore and learn more? Let's start. Bring your science book. Let's be a scientist and let's open page 9. In your book, you're going to see that blue box with 5 words. Over here, we're going to listen to the words and listen to the meaning and the definition for the words. Let's start.
Sound, a form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate.
One more time.
Sound, a form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate.
So we learned this. When objects vibrate, they produce energy, and I can hear this by listening to the sounds or the noise that it makes. All right.
Vibrate, to move back and forth quickly. Vibrate, to move back and forth quickly.
So a vibration, it's the object that it moves back and forth quickly. This is new.
Matter, what all things are made of.
So matter is what all things are made of.
Matter, what all things are made of. Waves, movement up and down or back and forth.
So remember, vibrations go back and forth quickly, but waves, it's a movement, can be up and down or back and forth. One more time.
Waves, movement up and down or back and forth. Energy, a force that makes things work or change.
Okay.
Energy, a force that makes things work or change.
So energy is a force that makes things work or change. All right. Let's go to our page. All right. So these are the words: sound, energy, vibrate, matter, and waves. So again, sound, a form of energy that comes from objects when they vibrate. Energy is a force that makes things work or change. Vibrate, to move back and forth quickly. Matter, what all things are made of. And waves, movement up and down or back and forth. All right. Let's read energy, sound, energy, and matter. Okay. Sound, energy, and matter. Sound is a form of energy. Energy is a force. Energy makes things move or change. Matter is what all things are made of. Like air, water, and objects are all made of matter. Like when you hold a ruler made out of plastic, so that's a matter. Or if you look at the air made out of gas. Sound. Sound is caused by vibrations. Sound waves are vibrations that travel through matter. We don't see always sound waves, but we know the waves. Like when you go to the beach, you see the waves of the water. But sounds make waves. We cannot see it, but we can hear it. The guitar string makes sounds when it vibrates. Sound can also make matter move. We can feel a speaker vibrate when it plays sound. If you have big speakers and you put your sound volume up, you feel that things are shaking or vibrating around. All right, so let's go to our book, page 9. So we had the definition for the words, and we read the sound, energy, and matter. Now, let's try to match the words with its definition. Sound. Is it what all things are made of? Or sounds, form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate? The sound of the noise is what all things are made of? Or form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate? You got it. Sounds, form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate. Awesome. Matter, what all things are made of. Matter, what all things are made of. So you're gonna match. From sounds, you're gonna draw a line all the way to form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate. And matter, you're gonna draw a line from the word matter to that definition, what all things are made of. Okay. Watch sound waves on what makes sound, and we'll answer the question after you watch the video. So let's watch the video.
You've seen water waves, right? Well, sound waves you can't see, but they do the same thing, only in the air. Like a hand in the water makes waves, sound waves are made by vibrations of an object in motion. Vibration is what makes a sound when an object is moved. Look at this water. Now look at this drum. Sound can make matter move by vibrations. The drumming action, moving the sticks back and forth and striking the drum, will make sound waves. You can't see sound waves, but you can hear them. Think of all the different ways you can make sound waves.
All right, let's go back to our page and let's go for page 10. Now, fill in the blank. A blank makes matter move by vibration. What do you think? You got it. Sound makes matter move by vibrations. Sounds makes matter move by vibrations. All right. Now, question number 3. Circle the statement that it's true. Place an X over the statement that is false. So if it's true, you're gonna circle it. And if it's false, if it's wrong, you're gonna X the whole sentence, the statement. All right. Let's read the first one and tell me if it's right, you're gonna circle it. And if it's wrong, you're gonna put an X. You can see vibration, but not sound waves. You can see the vibrations. When you put your hands on the water, you see the vibration on the water, but not the sound wave. Like when I play in my drums and I know there's waves coming from that beating. Can you see this? Very good. So yes, you can see vibration, but not sound waves. So this is circle. First one is true. Either you can also circle the letter T, means it's true, or circle the whole statement or the whole sentence. All right. Second one, you can see sound waves, but no vibrations. Listen, I'm playing on my drums. So I'm seeing the waves, but I'm not seeing the vibration. This is right or wrong? Of course, it's wrong. So this is false. You're gonna put X, or you're gonna circle the letter F in this box. All right. Sounds all around. Read page 14 to 17 in Sounds All Around and answer the questions. Let's see the question first. Circle the picture that shows where sound is made when you speak. Where sound is made. When I talk, the sound's made in my mouth or that part here in your neck, Let's read.
Sounds all around. Sounds are vibrations. When you are quiet, put your fingertips on the front of your throat. You will feel stillness. Then say your name aloud. You will feel a slight movement on your fingertips when you speak. Your vocal cords vibrate when you speak. Vibrate means to move back and forth in quick motions. Sound is a form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate. All objects are made of matter. Sound can travel through all kinds of matter.
Okay, do you remember the question? The question was saying, circle the picture that shows where sound is made when you speak. Look at the picture here.
The sound of your voice starts in your throat.
All right. If you're talking and you put your hand, you do this little experiments and you put your hands while you're talking on your throat, you will feel that there's a vibration, there's movements under your fingertips. And if you stop talking, you're not going to feel it, right? So that's mean the sound starts in your throat. Let's read it one more time.
Sounds all around. Sounds are vibrations. When you are quiet, put your fingertips on the front of your throat. You will feel stillness. Then say your name aloud. You will feel a slight movement on your fingertips when you speak. Your vocal cords vibrate when you speak. Vibrate means to move back and forth in quick motions. Sound is a form of energy that comes from objects that vibrate. All objects are made of matter. Sound can travel through all kinds of matter.
So when I talk, if I put my hand on my throat and I'm not saying anything, I'm not going to feel anything. But if I start to talk, I will feel that my fingertips are moving because I'm feeling the movement with the vocal cords that vibrate when I talk. And of course, if I sing or I make loud scream or squeak or sharp voice, that movement will change. All right. So let's go back to our question here. So circle the picture that shows where sound is made when you speak. The first picture where the boy pointing on his throat, or the second picture when he's pointing on his mouth, in his mouth. He's pointing. Second? Nope. You got it. First picture. So you are circling this picture. Okay? Let's go for page 11. Okay. How does a cricket on page 17 make sounds? Okay. Let's go back again. Let's read page 16 and 17. And get ready to answer. How does the cricket make the sound? All right. We're gonna read together page 16, but we need to pay attention on page 17, all right? Let's go.
Vibrations are all around us. People make many sounds by making things vibrate. We kick balls, clap hands, and use musical instruments. Some animals make sounds with their voices like barking, chirping, growling, and hissing. Other animals, such as grasshoppers and crickets, make sounds when they rub parts of their body together. Without things that vibrate, there is no sound. People use musical instruments to make sounds. Animals have their own ways of making sounds.
All right, one more time.
Vibrations are all around us. People make many sounds by making things vibrate. We kick balls, clap hands, and use musical instruments. Some animals make sounds with their voices like barking, chirping, growling, and hissing. Other animals, such as grasshoppers and crickets, make sounds when they rub parts of their body together. Without things that vibrate, there is no sound. People use musical instruments to make sounds. Animals have their own ways of making sounds.
Very good. As you see in the picture here, the dog So when it barks, it makes a sound, or like here.
Crickets and grasshoppers make their body parts vibrate.
So that's how they make their sound. All right. Okay. So how did the cricket on that page we just read make sounds? Cricket makes sounds by rubbing parts of its body together. By rubbing parts of their body together. And you can go back to the video and see the part we just read, and you see the answer over there. All right. Okay, let's complete the sentence. Complete the sentence, I can. I can carry out an investigation to explain that what? When objects move or vibrate, it makes sound. So you can say when objects vibrates, make sound, or when matter vibrates, it makes sound. So that's what you're gonna write it down here. Okay. Let's go, turn the page and see page 12 and page 13. Okay. This one is, you're gonna do a little investigation, and you can do that at home. It's fun activities. It's all your choice. All what you just need to write what you did. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You will listen to different sounds for 1 hour and suggest what causes each sound. So if you heard the sound of a dog, so the dog is barking. If you heard the washing machine, or if you heard a bird humming, or if you heard your sister talking, or your brother talking, or if you had the TV on. So whatever so you're gonna observe, not for 1 hour, but let's say for like 20 minutes, but try to find different sounds. All right? Okay. So ask a question. What do you want to learn about it in your investigation? So in this investigation, what do you want to learn? You want to learn how the sound's made, right? Or what did you hear? What sounds did you hear? So you're going to say, what sounds will I hear? Or how the dog make the sound. All right? Over here, record. Carry out an investigation and record your data. Keep a list of the sounds you hear for 1 hour and what caused each sound. So you're gonna write down here, what are you gonna, sounds you heard and what's the cause of the sound. All right, like you heard a sound. Oh, the door was closed, someone closed the door. Or you heard a buzzing, so there was a bumblebee at the outdoor, or things like that. Or you heard music, so the sound source, like the radio was on or TV was on. All right. Okay, page 13. So draw a picture showing one of the sounds you heard and label the parts that cause the sound. So let's say you heard a cricket. This is the season, you see them a lot now, it's outdoor. So you're gonna draw a cricket and you say that rubbing parts of their body, it made the sound that you hear. Okay. Or grasshopper also make the same sound. Or buzzing, so you're gonna draw a bumblebee. All right, cause and effects. What causes a rubber band to make sound? Remember the rubber band in the previous lesson? When you stretch it, and with it, if you stretch it longer or shorter, if it's thick or if it's thin, it causes sounds, right? And it makes different sounds. But what causes the rubber band to make sounds? The vibrations cause the rubber band to make the sound, right? You're not beating like the drums, right? So what do? You vibrate that rubber band by pulking it, and it makes the sound. So the vibration causes the rubber band to make the sound. Okay, so for boys and girls, that's it for today. Thank you.